Hello, Gemini. Welcome back to Tarot with Tracy. I'm really glad you could be here today. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the week of April 19th through the 21st. And this is intended for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So first we'll pull a moon card to get your overall energies for the week. And then we'll pull some tarot, and then we'll get you some advice from the universe at the end. All right. What do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? I just wanted to say thank you to you guys. You got two energies here. Everybody who's subscribed, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It really helps me get the word out, helps build my community. And if you could just hit that subscribe button, doesn't cost you anything. Hit the thumbs up, share the videos, leave me a comment, send me an email, please. I'd love to hear from all of you. So Gemini, you got two cards this week. So we have a fiery climax approaches and prosperity lies ahead. So let's see what is going on with Geminis. Again, these are general readings. So please do not try to make a square peg fit into a round hole. If this is not your reading, it's not your reading. Check your other placements, check the videos for your other placements. There might be something there for you. Okay, so let's get started. What do we have for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Let's see. We have the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Hermit, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Empress, Temperance, King of Swords, and the Two of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the underlying energy is the Knight of Pentacles. So there might be someone coming in for you, somebody who's clearly taking their time. So what I'm seeing here is, you know, a lot of you guys are really just walking away from things that no longer serve you. And when I say that, that's that Eight of Cups energy. And when I say that, I feel like I just need to keep reminding people of this. Because people don't seem to understand it when I say walking away from things that no longer serve you. This is not necessarily a person. It could be a job. It could be a thought process. It could be negative feelings. It could be literally anything. If it is not enhancing your life and making your life better, walk away from it. If it's not creating some sort of happiness or abundance for you, walk away from it. But you know, before I say anything else, I really want to get some clarification here. You know, some of you are really going within, trying to figure out, you're trying to find out who you are. You're on a path of self-discovery, which is always a good thing. Not always an easy thing, but it's always a good thing. So let's see here. A lot of you, I would really warn you about not seeing everything that you have in front of you, and blocking off the flow of energy. Because you have the Four of Cups here, and next to it you have the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is about being, King of Swords is very smart. He's very analytical. He always knows the right answer. But sometimes he can come off as a little cold. It's not his intention. It's just because he's stuck in his head. But then you have the Ace of Cups, which is all about your heart energy. So, and I found, and everybody, and please, I'm not picking on you, Gemini, but a lot of people are getting this, the same message. Living in your head can be kind of a lonely, scary place to be. Living in just your heart can make you very vulnerable. We are meant to live in both. We're meant to have an equal balance between that head and that heart energy. And a lot of times the Four of Cups is like a reminder of that. Don't close off your heart. Get out of your head. Look at the things that are being, that are, you have these things that are being offered to you. You're not seeing them all because either you're stuck in your head or you're stuck in your heart, and there's no balance there. There's definitely some abundance coming through once you let go of something. You guys have got yourselves stuck in a mental pickle. So let's see what we have here. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Magician, that's nice, the Six of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, the Sun, that's nice, the Hermit, that's twice you have the Hermit, and the Three of Pentacles. And at the bottom of this text, we have the Devil. Some of you are feeling very trapped in a situation, whether it be a romantic situation or it be a job situation, whether it be a thought pattern, or anything. You're feeling trapped. So what I'm getting here is a lot of you are walking away from things that no longer serve you. And you're manifesting something different, which is great. You're manifesting your own reality. You're not allowing other people to do that for you. And a lot of you are going within. You're like trying to figure out who you are, and that can be a tough process. And I really feel like more people don't take time to figure out who they are. They just keep plowing through on a very surface level, excuse me. But by doing that, you're moving on to bigger and better things. Some of you are really, I see this, you've got this Four of Wands, which is the 1111 card. It's a very spiritual card. It can mean, celebration. It can mean marriage. It can mean like the end of the finish line, like you've really fought hard to get there. But that's clarified by the Five of Wands, which says to me that, maybe you're in your own way a little bit. So really think about that. And we'll definitely get some more clarification on this as we go. And then with the Ace of Cups, it's clarified by the Ten of Swords. A lot of you have gone through a really difficult breakup. You have poured your heart and soul into a situation, whether it be love, whether it be a job, whatever, and you're feeling incredibly defeated. But please know that cycle is over. Get out of your head. That cycle's over. And, you have to get back into your heart space. Okay? Because right below that, we have the Empress, clarified by the King of Cups. That's just like a beautiful energy. The abundance that is, coming into your life because you're moving towards that. Then we have Temperance with the Sun. So, a lot of you, it's about being patient. You need to be patient because your day in the sun is coming. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with that energy. Understand that the universe is going to bring you exactly what you need when you need it, as long as you don't block it. And this Five of Wands tells me that you have the potential of blocking these wonderful things coming in for you. Because you're stuck in a situation. You're stuck in this Ten of Swords mindset. So really be careful about that. And again, we have the Hermit, and the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very analytical. He's very smart. Sometimes can be a little cold, but even the King of Swords goes within and finds that inner light. So make sure you do that. This is really interesting. You've got the Two of Swords, which is about being stuck in this, she's typically got, in a traditional deck, she's typically got her arms crossed over her chest and these two swords, and she's blindfolded. She's guarding her heart. She is trying to make a decision, but she can't make a decision. But it's clarified by the Three of Pentacles, which is about collaboration. So you might need a third party to come in and help you figure that out. And for some of this is definitely a relationship. For others of you, it could be a work situation. It could be a family situation. So let's get some more clarification. We'll see what we got going on and see if we can't figure this out. All right, we have the world. You are manifesting an entirely new reality by walking away from these things that no longer serve you. You are now manifesting a better place for you to live in. And it's not the world, I'm sorry, it's the Wheel of Fortune. So, things are going to start looking up for you, but you have to release the old. And again, we have that Two of Swords. So, you're manifesting all this stuff, but you've got to get out of your head about it. You've gone within with this Hermit energy and you're moving towards something that's much better. But then you have the Hanged Man, which means you're going to have to really change how you see things, change your perspective, put yourself in somebody else's shoes. I don't think a lot of us do that. I really don't think enough of us do that, is put ourselves in other people's shoes. We're very quick to judge. We're very quick to be not so nice to people. We don't know what's going on with them. So take that time to just reflect a little bit and put yourself in someone else's shoes. We have the Knight of Cups, definitely an offer of love coming in for you. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles coming in. So there's two people. Then we have the Five of Swords. Okay. So the Five of Swords, so now I think we have a couple of, yes, we now have two fives. Especially the Five of Swords. It's all about getting in your own way. You're stuck in your head. And it's about getting out of your own way. When you are stuck in your head, you are blocking everything the universe has to bring to you. So if you look at this, you have the Empress, which is clarified by the King of Cups. Okay? That's your abundance, but you're blocking it with this Five of Swords. The minute you can unblock that, get yourself out of your head, you're going to let the universe bring you all the abundance that you deserve. Then we have the Tower, clarifying the Sun and the Temperance, the Three of Cups with the Hermit and the King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. I think for some of you, people get a little scared about the Tower. A lot of you are taking a time out, you're resting, you're healing, or you have healed. So keep that in mind. That's a good thing. So this Tower energy, people see the Tower and they go, oh my God, what's going to happen next? Tower isn't always a bad thing, but it is always a necessary thing. It's always an unexpected event. From what I'm getting over here, you have Temperance, the Sun, and the Tower. I think a lot of you have done the work and you're just very patiently waiting for your day in the sun. And I think that because you've been so patiently waiting for it, that once it gets here, it's almost going to be a surprise to you. The Tower is not necessarily a bad thing. It can be, you may have gone through this horrible Tower moment, this horrible upheaval in your life, which left you devastated. But in this particular context, I see it more as a welcome surprise to help you rebuild things on a firmer foundation, because you have the Knight of Cups there. And you have the Four of Wands as well. Stop blocking the energy and all of this will happen for you. You're walking away from what no longer serves you. You also have this Knight of Pentacles. He's very slow moving. But then again, slow and steady wins the race. We have the Hermit. We have the King of Swords, the Hermit, and the Three of Cups. Definitely some sort of celebration coming in for you. It could be a friendship. It could be, leaning more on your friends to get through a difficult time. And then we have the Two of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. And we talked about allowing a third party in to maybe help you with this. This could be your friends helping you get through this and get out of your head. But when you do, you get this King of Pentacles, which he is just like this incredible energy. And actually, it's funny because he looks like Kurt Russell. Very sexy. But it really could be Kurt Russell now that I'm looking at it. The King of Pentacles, sorry. The King of Pentacles is the king that, like, he takes care of everybody. He makes sure that you have everything you need to succeed. And he's happy to do it. So again, don't block that energy. Oops. All right, let's see what we have here. So we have 3 kings here already. We have this King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. Huh. Okay, so all we need is the King of Wands. All right, so your outcome: strength, the 6 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. And with the King of Cups on the bottom. Didn't I just say that was... Oh, I said the King of Wands. Okay. So a lot of you are finding your inner strength. I think that a lot of you might be really looking at a relationship from your past. And it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be, it could be anything. And I think it's something that hurt you in your past, because you have this 10 of Swords energy, which is about the completion of a cycle, like completing this negative cycle, this negative thought pattern, finding the strength to do that. Like walking away from things that no longer serve you, that 10 of Swords doesn't serve anybody. You've gone through all the gamut of, this mental confusion and imprisonment, and now it's time to just let it go. You're walking away from it. So let's see what else we have here. With strength, you get the Star, wish fulfillment. Find your inner strength. When you do, you'll get your wish fulfillment. I think this person from the past broke your heart in the past. Again, whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship, it could be any kind of relationship, but they really hurt you in the past. And I think that this 10 of Swords is walking away from that pain. And now you're kind of, with the 9 of Wands energy, you're kind of watching and waiting to see what's going to happen next. The bottom of the deck, you have the 7 of Cups. There could be some confusion involved. Try not to fall into that energy, because I definitely see wishes fulfilled. If this is a past relationship and you want it back, you can have it back. But I'm going to tell you, don't go back to your ex if you don't want to go back to your ex. If you don't see significant change, then don't do it. Because it's just going to be a revolving door. All right, so then we have the 5 of Pentacles. I think that a lot of you feel like you don't deserve this wish fulfillment. Everybody deserves to have their wishes fulfilled. Everybody deserves to be happy. Do not allow one person, one situation keep you out in the cold and really down in the dumps. You're fighting your way out of it with the 5 of Wands energy. And in the end, you will have victory with the 6 of Wands. But I will warn you, you now have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 5s. So that tells me that you're in your own way. Get out of your head, get out of your own way. And that's really hard to do. And what I would say to you is talk to your friends. Ask them how you're sabotaging yourself, how you're in your own way. Your really close friends are going to be able to see it. And they're probably, they'll probably have the best advice for you. So let's get a couple of oracle cards here. And we're going to do the Sacred Destiny Oracle and see what advice the universe has for you. You're at the end of this cycle that has really caused you a lot of pain and discomfort. But what these cycles do for us is they help us grow. And we can't have prosperity unless we grow. We have patience. Be patient with yourself. that's a hard thing. Patience is such a hard thing. Just be patient with yourself and with other people too. Taking a risk. Take that risk. You know, take that leap of faith. Things are getting better for you. So don't be afraid to take a risk. As long as you're safe in doing it. As long as it's not something that, you know, don't be jumping out of airplanes. It's not the kind of risk I'm talking about. You never know what's going to happen when you let go and just allow the universe to bring those gifts to you. And wonders. There are wonderful things coming in for you. You just have to allow them. People stand in their own way, and it's so difficult to watch sometimes. All right, we're just going to get a couple cards here from the Wisdom of the Oracles. The Wisdom of the Oracle, singular, not plural. All right. Let's see what they have for advice. Poised. This is so cool. All right, so this is the Poised card. You can see that. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. Very, very similar. You are coming into a very, very prosperous, lucky cycle. But you have to be ready to take that leap of faith. You have to be ready to accept it. And that's what taking this risk is all about. Mending. You know, a lot of you are mending your heart. Maybe a lot of you are mending relationships. Maybe, you know, a relationship, a romantic relationship or a friendship ended because of you. Maybe you weren't quite as sensitive as you should have been. It's time to mend those fences. At the very least, make the attempt. What they choose to do with it is completely on them, not you. But you have to make a sincere attempt. And then we have community. Rely on your friends and your family. Rely on that community to help you through this. It's not, you know, it's an uncomfortable time. You know, you're coming out of this really difficult cycle. And when you come out of these difficult cycles, sometimes it's really hard to see the sun at the end of the rainbow. You know, it's really hard to see that. But it's there for you. All you have to do is open your eyes to it and accept it. I hope this helped. I will see you guys on the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button and leave me a comment or shoot me an email. I'd love to hear from you guys. Take care.